Hey lads, welcome, welcome. Thanks for hopping in. Hopefully everything's okay. How are we doing? Are you enjoying the gameplay? Be it from me or honestly any of the other creators. There's so many people that got access. It's awesome. This is like different perspectives all over the internet. It's amazing. But how are we doing? Are we good? Happy pre-launch day / launch day. Michael, Lachlan, Final Buscetti, Waka, thank you for upping in. How are we? Let me just share this meme. But yeah, we're just gonna rewatch some gameplay. I can't play the game, so I gotta rewatch it. One second, just tweeting this. Cool. Alright, that's it. Close Twitter. Mr. Rat, thank you for opening. Okay. So I've got this meme. And yeah, I've got a couple of rounds loaded in, so I'd say we just watch it and see how we do.
Blackout communications and navigation system.
And while the cause is unknown, Russia and the United States have been pointing fingers, escalating tensions between the nations to fever pitch.
We're headed to Doha.
You know,
Keep it American.
I might actually skip this bit. This is like an intro screen that plays at the start of the game. I kind of want you lads to experience that on your own. I don't know why I put that in there. But yeah, it's a cool cinematic thing and it throws you into like a tutorial area. But I'm just going to let you play that yourself. Obviously, if you just want to play the game yourself, then it'll be out tomorrow. But I've got some recorded footage, so let's have a look at it. Boop-a-doop, welcome dudes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But yeah, this was my first round. I actually hopped into like this is the first thing I played. So thanks to EA being part of the EA Creator Network, which I probably should have a watermark on the stream, but it's not sponsored, but they allowed me to get access a little bit early to record this footage. And yeah, I think it was Monday. Monday we got to try All Out Warfare, and then Tuesday we got to try Hazard Zone. And then yesterday we got to play Portal. So let's start off with All Out Warfare. This was my very, very first round. My first time ever playing the full game. Trending Tech, thank you for opening in. Hopefully audio's okay. I really wanted to use the PKP Peshnek.
The plan is to advance sector by sector. Secure each and we'll keep the hostiles on the run.
Performance was solid, by the way. Actually, I don't need my phone. I can just watch it. I have the stream chat here. The optimization has vastly improved over the beta. How's the audio chat? Is it all good? What's the balance like? Is it okay? Audio is good. Awesome. Welcome, Arctic. I was tempted to wear my my Casper raincoat thingy. It's a cape, but I decided against it. Jive, thank you for upping in. The game's out tomorrow. It's out in New Zealand. New Zealand, the Kiwis are the first people in the world to get it. Turn down the game slightly. Okay, cool. I just want to play it so bad. I want to play All Out Warfare. Like, Hazard Zone was so good, and Portal was like, exceptional, but I only played Portal last night. So I really want to hop back into this. I want to play the new stuff. Favorite map so far? Brisket, welcome dudes. Favorite map? Well, do you know, I didn't play Breakaway at all, like all week. I was chatting to Westy and Broken played it, like they were in a different squad. I think they played it like 2 or 3 times, but I never played it. I was gutted because I was really looking forward to playing Breakaway. They said it was huge, but quite empty. But still, I want to play it. So that'll be a first when the game actually launches. Favorite map though? Renewal was good. I enjoyed this map. It was pretty cool. What was my favorite map though? I didn't like Manifest. I didn't like that map at all. It was really, like the frames were pretty bad on it. And I actually used G Suit Pake when I was playing on the Manifest map. Because that's the map and specialist in the wall hack clip. But yeah, she's not very good to be honest. No, dude, Sniffle blocks, Manifest could be great. I mean, I was talking to the guys and they enjoyed, well not all of them, but some of them enjoyed Manifest. I mean, Broken, go watch Broken Machine's video. He just gets like, he's in the hovercraft and he gets like 20 kills just driving over people at the start of the video. It's so good. The game's not full screen. I wonder if I can make that full screen. I can just do that. I wonder if that'll work. And then if I go out here, I don't think that'll work. I don't think I can make it full screen more than I have done here. I can try and change it in OBS, I guess. Blup, blup, blup. Sammy, welcome. Charlie, welcome. Ice map. Yeah, I didn't get to play it. Didn't get to play that one. I'm gutted I didn't get to play that. Here, I'll try and resize it in OBS. I really like the respawning in this game.
Someone, help me out!
No, I'm not playing. I can't play. Can't play. It's only in New Zealand. Here we go. Now I'm not playing. Look, my hands are here. This is just gameplay. We're rewatching it. Let me lock that so I don't go throwing it around the place. Yeah, this first round isn't very good, by the way. Just saying. The performance was very good. The performance on my PC. So I'm running a RTX 3080 with a AMD 5900X. So it is. It's a good PC. Put a lot of money into it. It's a good PC. I was getting about 110 plus FPS on high settings. Which is decent. Like, that's very good. Well, it wasn't cracking 144 hertz, but it was looking good. You could definitely, like, super easily crack that down to medium settings, and it wouldn't really make that big a difference. Battlefield's one of those games where you can just, like, run it on medium, and it still looks good. Is it as fun as Battlefield 4? I mean, I had a really good time. It's too early to judge that, though, I think. This is with DLSS on. It was on balanced, I believe. I think I put it on balanced. So you could crank it even higher if you put it on performance mode. Oh, the AI bots in Conquest, is that nonsense gone? It's still there, but I didn't run into it, personally. And especially when the game goes live, I don't think that'll be an issue. In the less populated regions, absolutely it will be. But we're playing Breakthrough here. I never even said. We're not playing Conquest, we're playing Breakthrough on renewal. This is the first game, so I spotted an AI soldier there. That's just because it was the first game of the day, so everybody was loading into it. I'm just trying to mess around, figure out how the game works. Obviously, played tons of the beta, but yeah, we never got past this objective, unfortunately. I think the server actually cuts out in a second. What resolution? 1440p. The kill cam is pretty cool. It tells you who assists and stuff. It doesn't tell you very much more information than that, though. Like, I'm still messing around with settings here. The settings are the exact same as the beta, I believe. Hey, no worries, Grisket. Talk to you later, dude. Welcome back, Buscetti. Does your progression count, or does it get reset again? While I was playing... So you can see everybody's name is a number, and then review, and then BF2042. It's to avoid people like... Well, I assume it's a way of EA tracking us so we don't leak stuff. So EA make everybody in the review event their own Origin EA account and send you the password and stuff. And it was really funny actually last night when we'd finished up playing Portal. I was like, I wonder if I can... Because I was talking to Westy and we thought if you just keep the install... Because this game I'm playing right now and have been playing all week, it is the final game. Like, it's the exact same game that you lads will install on Origin or whatever. So rather than having to download it again on my own personal account, I thought I could just switch accounts and locate game, you know that thing? But I didn't even... Yeah, the server just crashed. Well, it didn't crash there, but they just took it offline. Anyway, I want to get on to this round. This AC-42. I was going to make a dedicated video about all this, but... I don't know, I might just do it on stream, because this gun, man. This gun. Yes, bamboo nozzle, it did feel much better than the beta. Personally, it really did. Opinion on too much open space? Yes, there is a lot of open space. Again, I didn't play Breakaway, but apparently there is a significant amount of open space. Yeah, stream your special, you get to see this. I think I still think I might use this in a video because I go on an absolute tear in this. I think I start off weak. This is still my second game ever. But is Hazard Zone any good? Hazard Zone is pretty good. I enjoyed it. I didn't think I would. I went into it kind of expecting it to be like Hunt Showdown, and it is. It's really like Hunt Showdown. It's like the same premise, except for those of you who haven't played Hunt Showdown, is like there's like, what is it, 3 or 4 like objectives on the map, and everybody in the server goes for those 3 or 4 objectives, and you have to fight over it and then get the stuff and then get out. There's only 3 or 4 objectives to go for though. Whereas in Hazard Zone, I counted like 10 to 12 objectives on screen at once, and that wasn't even like turning my head. So because the maps are so big, and because there's so many objectives to go for, and because the player limit is only 32, you often find that you can just run to any objective and not encounter anybody, which is pretty boring. When you do find people, that is pretty fun, but yeah, I feel like there's way too many objectives on screen, and then halfway through the round, more objectives fall out of the sky. So you can go around without seeing anybody. I didn't, because I was constantly looking for gunfights and stuff, but you absolutely could if you wanted to. It's fun. It is fun. It's tense. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought it would. It's definitely the weakest mode for me personally, but it was pretty fun. Like, look at this gun, dude. The AC-42. It's the burst fire gun. 3 bursts, and it's like, I think it's 2 bursts down an enemy. That's it. Like, it's so quick. I think having more players or reducing the objective, I think doing both would actually improve it. Bumping it up from 32 players to like 48. You wouldn't even need 64, maybe just 48. Like 48 player servers with significantly less objectives, and maybe reduce the map size, you know, because the maps are huge. Again, I think Westy and stuff played Hazard Zone on Breakaway. I didn't get to play it on Breakaway. It was really good on Kaleidoscope, the smallest map. It was really, really fun. It was really, really fun on Kaleidoscope. It was pretty fun on this map, Discarded. But like Hourglass was massive. Like there's the stadium way off on one side, and then you've got the city like on the other side of the map. And then in between there's pretty much nothing. I ended up going on like a 25 kill streak in this game, I think. But give me a second.
Do not come to me!
Irish is a really good specialist, by the way. He's got like... Him and Angel are kind of similar. Angel is definitely my favorite specialist, though. He was very, very good. And I kind of heard that from people beforehand as well. Like, when everyone was freaking out about Jisoo Peik and the wall hack, I was like, is that actually overpowered? And she's not. She's fine. I kept using the Jisoo Peik on the Manifest map, and I was just... meh. It's not great. She barely revealed enemies for me. Even if they were standing right in front of me, they weren't highlighted in red every time. It was only like if I was looking directly at them. And even then, you should see them without the scanner anyway, so... if you want just the game, then just get the standard edition. But if you want a little bit more, I'd just go with the gold. The Ultimate Edition is really cool, but I don't think it's worth the money compared to the gold. Otherwise, just get EA Play Pro. It's like €15 and you get the Ultimate Edition anyway. That's what I did. So, Portal. Yeah, Portal is exceptional. I have nothing to fault Portal on. Maybe the fact that you can't... like, the logic editor is only available on Free-for-All and Team Deathmatch. Which is a huge bummer, because you can't use it on Conquest or Rush or Breakthrough or anything. Oh, Breakthrough's not in Portal, actually. So it's Conquest and Rush. But in a Q&A last night, we asked Ripple Effect why they did that, and they just said, you can... everything you want to do with Conquest, you can do in Team Deathmatch. And it's kind of true, like... you can have 128 players in a free-for-all or TDM match, so you can make any team-based mode you want. Just not Conquest or Breakthrough. That helps you not pre-order. The EA Play stuff is good. That's what I'm going for. Art book is a must-have. Yeah, it'd be cool to see where the specialist came from, like the different concepts and stuff. Sniffle blocks. That's my impression as well. That's what I think. That's what I think. It definitely sounds like they're they just want All Out Warfare to get some spotlight. Honestly, I'm gonna play All Out Warfare. I think it's really good fun. Kaleidoscope was really good. There's Conquest and Portal, yeah, it's just, there's no logic editor. Is it more polished than BF1 and BF? It's definitely more polished than BF4, Philip. Oh my god. I mean, it's hard to say because it was like a very confined, controlled review area. It wasn't the actual live. It's the finished game, but it's not the live environment with people joining from all over the world. That'll be the real test to see how it actually performs, like server-wise, when I'm playing against North Americans and Australians and people in Russia, and we're all in the one server. That's how you'll find out if the servers are okay. Are penguins up here? I didn't get to see them, oh dear. I didn't get to see them. Never played Breakaway. Why am I watching this at 1 AM? Why am I watching this? Visibility is really good. Everybody's got... all the soldiers have like an outline on them. It's really easy to spot people, I found. There was one map I thought... it could have been Manifest, actually, with the rain. No, this is my gameplay. Yeah, it might have been Manifest that I struggled to see people. But you can spot enemies from a mile away. They're all doing this really glitchy run though. The run animation doesn't seem to work right now. That's about the only bug I suppose I found. Is that They kind of look like stickmen, like in a running pose at great distances. They just look like a stickman just kind of moving like that. There's no like physical run animation for them. I honestly didn't even notice it because it's only really far distances. What is the best mode? I mean, I love Breakthrough. It was messy. It was so messy. Breakthrough was crazy messy. I think we'll hop on to... Will we hop on to Portal gameplay next? I wouldn't mind showing off some of the other gameplay. There were some crazy modes in Portal we got to play though. Like, I think a lot of people will showcase like the 1942 classic rush on Bad Company 2. That's what I did on my channel today. And then obviously we played Caspian Border and Nostra Canals on BF3 as well. They were the last things we played yesterday, whereas the first few modes we played were like the party modes. They were like, it's 90 FOB. There was one game mode that I only played for like 3 minutes. It was like a rocket launcher custom mode that somebody had made. I think it was called Free For All 2.0. And it was... You could only use the recoilless M5 from 2042, and the only way to reload was to jump 5 times. So I played 3 minutes of it, and I was just like, this is fun, but no. And then the other one was like a free-for-all, where like the sprint speed was, oh, that clip right there, that's nuts, dude. That's proper Fortnite. I just deploy the shield and instantly protect myself. That's gonna be abused. There is destruction, yeah, it's really good destruction actually. Especially on the older maps, surprisingly. But no, there is some really cool destruction on the new maps too. I love how the tornadoes is behind me, but on Breakthrough it's just sort of looming in the background all the time. Hell let Battlefield Fortnite. But no, this deployable cover is actually super handy. See that? 2 bursts and they're gone. Just deleted. Chinman, performance is good. It was for me anyway. The Golden Cheeseburger, the Portal editor is live right now. Hold on, let me go get the link. Let me go get the link for you right now. Here it is. I'll share it here, 1 sec. Yeah, you can go play mode, and that's the live one. That's not like the review one. The review one went live for us yesterday, and I streamed it yesterday, funnily enough. But that's the actual one. That's the live one. So I think everything you make now will carry over. Can you show that shield? Oh yeah, sorry. It's a bit glitchy. It's a bit weird. I love the new kill indicator. It's so nice. Sid, thank you for the super chat. People are saying the XP gain is different in Portal versus All Out Warfare, so the grind will be harder. Can you confirm? I'm not sure about that one. I'd imagine so. It'd be like you earn less XP in Portal, because that would kind of stop people from boosting and stuff. But I'm under the impression that the progression is linked between all 3 modes. Lossy character customization? You talk about McKay. Did you play as Dozer? I played as Dozer once. He's good. He's good. But I honestly spent most of my time playing as Angel, Irish, Falk during Hazard Zone. Angel and Falk during Hazard Zone were very, very good. Because they could just keep regenning health and armor. Mr. Roberto, thank you for dropping in. How many specialists so far? 10. Yeah, you get a position scan notification if fake scans you. Yeah, a big, massive yellow box appears in the middle of the screen. Not in the middle, sorry, like just down where the compass is. So you always know you're spotted. It's like even more clear than it was in Battlefield 5. Are the levels the same on all 3 modes? So the maps are the same. The levels, like your rank and stuff. See the position scan yellow box that pops up? Well, like, she knew I was there, but I knew she was there because I can see her on the minimap anyway. Ah, that bit, dude. That bit with the armor. And sunlight is blooming me. Today from Australia. Flash the Man. Is it available in Australia yet? It should be. I think PvE only servers will have low XP. Yeah, well that makes sense. I'm okay with that. That's fine. That makes sense. It just avoids boosting. Which is the best AR? This one. The AC-42, man. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I used it most, I think. I think it's where I spent most of my time. Yeah, New Zealand and Australia should have it. There's no time difference between New Zealand and Australia, is there? It's like an hour? Should be live in about 40 minutes. Okay, there you go. There's an hour between New Zealand and Australia. Yeah, there's no scoreboard and there's no server browser in All Out Warfare, which is a massive shame. That is a massive, massive shame. Let me get some. Will we do Portal? Let's have a look at Portal. Yeah, so we had Custom Free-For-All 2.0, Rob's Free-For-All, which is one of the developers at Ripple Effect. Both of those were okay. We spent like 90 minutes on each of them. I only have 3 minutes of the Custom Free-For-All, which is the rocket one I just talked about. And then we played Courage's one, the VIP Fiesta. That was cool. We had to protect VIPs. Like, it was an interesting mode. El Alamein, M1 Garand. Oh, man. Nostra Canals, Valparaiso Rush. Let's hop into... I'll just slap in Battle of the Bulge. I only have a couple of minutes of this. So let's see. Again, I don't think I did very well in this. This was like towards the end when I was getting tired. Yeah, the no server browser is yeah, it's a big L. Yeah, we can go to Hazard Zone. I actually really enjoyed Hazard Zone. I think I enjoyed Hazard Zone more than a lot of the Portal stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Like some of the custom modes we played. Yeah. They're like the classic Battlefield 3, Bad Company 2 Rush, and obviously this were awesome. I loved it. Especially me, because I'd never actually played 1942 properly. I've gone back and played it, but I didn't play it at the time. I was like 5 or 6. The game runs very well, Tom. Who was redacted? I don't know who redacted this. I think it might be Sergeant Danger Cat, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. The bar is so good. Like, I think I had... Like, this was more enjoyable to me. It was more World War II than Battlefield 5. Like, this one map. It was weird. It kind of felt like a cool blend of Battlefield 5 and Battlefield 1. Are the destruction of the houses the Battle of the Bulge like BF5? Yeah, exactly the same. Some of the assets from BF5 and 1 are in the game. Like, the houses... Like, this house in front of me, that's taken from BF1, I think. Bar is the meta. Yeah, Bar was like no recoil. But yeah, the HUD is really good. It wasn't like, didn't get in the way at all. Being able to scale it would be nice. But yeah, I get swarmed. It's me versus like 10 guys by the end of this. and a tank. There was definitely teamwork. I was in a squad with, I think, a German guy and a Spanish guy, so we didn't really talk very much. But like I know Broken and Westy were in a squad together, so they probably communicated, and you could kind of tell who was on comms with each other. But no, it was fun. Mucky, thank you for hopping in. Comics, welcome, dude. The audio doesn't sound great. I didn't have any trouble with the audio, to be honest. It sounded better than the beta.
Enemy dead right there.
Actually, do better than I thought. I thought this was a horrific round. It's not great, but at this point, I knew I only needed a couple of minutes of footage for this stuff because I knew I wasn't going to make a video about this. As soon as I got my Bad Company 2 footage, I was just like, I can stop recording now. This is all I want to talk about. This is all I'm going to play. But no, this was awesome too. They should have got Tom Hanks to do the... yeah, that would have been cool. I will say, yeah, there's probably not a whole lot of ambient noise. But I mean, it's not a full game. It's not an actual World War II game. It's just part of a mode. Yeah, this is just bad decision after bad decision here. I don't like this. I don't like rewatching my gameplay. Is the bullet velocity faster compared to the beta? I tended to use only new weapons, so it's kind of hard to tell. I mean, the AC-42 was really quick. That was like a laser beam. Can you make a server browser where all the guns are available at all times? You can indeed, yeah. Well, I assume you can with the logic editor, but you probably can't do that on Conquest. Rewatching your gameplay can help you improve. Absolutely. But like I said, this was like a solid 2 or 3, maybe 4 hours into the capture session. I was just like, I was a zombie. Yes, it is more optimized than the beta. Bear Boy, Lossy, the character customization is the worst I've ever seen in Battlefield games because they still don't make the character look different and generic. Oh, you mean the specialists? Level cap said performance was meh. I had no problems. There were definitely mixed though. Like you could see it because in the Discord server we were in for the capture, there was like a technical support channel and there was constantly people messaging in there saying, "Oh, my game crashed" or "My FPS are low" and blah blah blah. But for me personally, like look at the size of this map, dude. It's huge. I didn't have any trouble. I actually didn't, and I don't even think I'm running the latest drivers. El Alamein was cool. Like this map was really fun, and I remember this being said to be like one of the biggest maps in any Battlefield game. If that's correct, I really like this number 4 sniper rifle for the Germans as well. It was cool. Like there's not a whole lot going on. Like there's not many. There's only 3 objectives, but well, 3 sectors. But like it's such an enormous map. I really want to play this one again. Actually, I didn't spend enough time on this one. Like the distance between the UK spawn and this objective is so far, and then C1 is miles away. But I hope you lads are enjoying the stream. I promise I'll stream the actual game once it's available in Ireland. I cannot wait to stream the actual game. That's gonna be so fun. Do you know, Lachlan? I think I used the call-in tablet once. I was awful at it. I kept running everywhere. And then I was like, oh wait, I can just call in a vehicle. But I kept forgetting to do it. Every time. The question is, do you need a 3080 just for 100 FPS and high? Probably. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a demanding game. It's like Battlefield 3. Like it's a step above. With that said, I don't think it's a very graphically demanding game. I think it's very CPU intense. ADS over V? Yeah, I have that turned on. There's no scoreboard. The scanner is not OP, Misfit. No, I used it for an entire round on Manifest, and yeah, it was pretty rubbish. Tactical Break gave it a 10 out of 10. He gave the game 10 out of 10 or Portal? I don't want to judge it just yet, to be fair. I had an insanely fun time. I am so pleased with this. But yeah, no, Misfit, the scanner is pretty rubbish. Thank you, Save Frames. Appreciate that. Yeah, I had a ridiculously good time with this game all week. But it'll be completely different once it comes out for everybody. It'll still be insane fun, but I want to give it a little bit of time. I don't want to say it's the best game ever, and then like a month later and be like, nah, man, I hate this game. Yeah, there was a rock here on this map that clipped through the ground. You can kind of see it there. Honestly, that's the height of it. You know, I got yeeted out of a helicopter on Valparaiso once, and even then, it wasn't that big a deal because I did actually jump out of the helicopter myself, but the physics got screwed up and I got thrown across the map. That one bug. And then that rock I just pointed out there, and then that other bug I mentioned earlier on. I think that was better. I don't like the Camaros. I did like it when I saw the screenshots of it initially in the blog post, but having played the game now and used it, I don't like it. I'm probably just not going to use it very much because it just takes up the entire screen. It looks nice, but I didn't think it was very functional. Saeed, the performance was really solid for me. Hopefully with like the day one drivers from Nvidia or AMD, it'll be even better. The Manifest map is about the only map that really pushed my PC to the max for some reason. Nope, I'm not playing. I'm just watching my gameplay. I will be playing hopefully later today once the game is out. This map looks way too empty. Well, remember, this was a 1942 map. And from what I know, it was a pretty empty map anyway. Any 128 player games played? Yeah. Well, this is Portal. This is I think this is 64 players. So you could double the player count if you wanted. That tank turret nearly crushed me. I did find that a bit of an issue. Even in Portal, I didn't find teammates were doing very much to help me. I got a couple of revives. But generally, I like if I need an ammo. Oh yeah, health regen was turned off in this server as well. But yeah, record that for a little while. That was awesome. Love that. We already watched. Let's watch Caspian Border because this was fun. Honestly, this was a bit of a weird one because I was playing it and it was so familiar. Like, it was so familiar, but at the same time, it was so different. Let's watch this. I don't think they're going to add a scoreboard.
The enemy is holding most of the sectors.
Of course, you had to use the M16A3. Now, I think I die a couple of times in this. I die like straight away, but that's because I was just like, wow, this looks so much better. Because like, I remember BF3 looking this good anyway, but then when you go back and play the original game, it doesn't look this good. But yeah, I was just kind of like, oh, this actually looks super good. Like, it's really vibrant. It's like a weird middle ground between the BF3 version and the BF4 version, in my opinion. So I think it's because it doesn't have the blue tint. That's the main thing. I'm torn. Excuse me. I'm torn on the weapon spawning. When you spawn in, every single time, you cock your gun and like have a look at it every single time. And I'll show you gameplay in a second why that's incredibly annoying. But at the same time, it's really cool. I think 9 times out of 10 that'll be fine, and it'll just be one of those things. It'll just be like that's how you spawn in this game. But I'll show you gameplay in a bit from one of the free-for-all rounds we're playing, and because you can't shoot as soon as you spawn, you have to do that with your gun first. You can't just spawn and start shooting in the first second, which is super annoying for like a free-for-all thing. That's a COD thing. Thanks, Lossy. Gotta go back to work. See you guys on the battlefield. X Turbo, thank you for watching, dude. Not long to go before we're all playing. But like, this was so funny. I actually burst out laughing when I got killed by that guy, because I was just like, everybody is running the M16. I know, just Conquest and Breakthrough.
We are in control of the majority of the sectors.
See that? Like every time you spawn. Yeah, I'd imagine the logic editor or whatever. I was so happy to see the MP... What is it, 412? The Rex? Look at reviving. Ah, so smooth. Love it. But yeah, there's no weapon inspects. I really hope they bring that back. Like, they should add that. Hopefully that's something they're adding in the day 1 patch, maybe? I don't know. Also, another thing, there was no plus system activated for any of these servers, but it can be activated. Like, all of these guns have attachments, but for whatever reason, they just had them turned off for the review. I'm not sure why. It was turned on in the Bad Company 2 server. I could put attachments on my, like, XMA and stuff, but for Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 1942 stuff, there was no plus system turned on. I'm not entirely sure why. I think I died like straight away again. Scar H, oh yeah. This was cool. I've already seen people like make Gunmaster and like Battle Royale kind of modes in the Portal editor. Like the Portal editor is gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts. I think so, Crystal. I think you can. In the audio settings, there was like a hit marker or kill noise, and it just said 2042, which implies there's going to be other ones. Again, Utku, I think that's an audio option. How much does the nostalgia hit? God damn it, dude. I wish the sun would make up its mind. The nostalgia hits hard. It hit very hard. There's a clip I'll show you lads now in just a second. It's on Caspian Border, but it was towards the end of the round where the end of round music starts playing, and I was just like, man, like the nostalgia was real. It was so good. Let me go find it. Hold on, I have it here. Yeah, I just called it No Hood Battlefield 3 music. It was so good. I think someone kills me. Oh wait, you know, I think the tower might come down. Let me know if you can hear this okay. It's a pretty clean sample of the music in this game too. It's a really cool remix of it. It's so Battlefield 3, but at the same time it's new. Yeah, it's in-game music. How cool is that? It just keeps going like that for a while. Because it's just the end of round music. It just loops though. So cool, man. This is when like the full nostalgia. I was just running around with no HUD and I was like, oh man. And then this asshole killed me. Don't worry, I respawn now and run around some more. See, every time I respawn, it kicks in again. It's so cool. Oh man, like look at that. Look at that. That's so cool. And then the fucking in-game chat came out of nowhere. I was like, no! Oh. It was so good. I loved it. I'm so glad I recorded that as well. But no, I had to share that one with you lads. It was awesome. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Let's keep going. I hope you lads are enjoying the stream. Will we try not share canals? This was a really poor round for me. I'm not going to try and sugarcoat it. This was like the last round of the night. And I was tired. I was tired playing this. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. I don't know. I didn't actually ask about weapon skins on the old guns. The FPS is definitely better, yeah. Dude, reviving was so much better in Portal compared to the base, like All Out Warfare. Because All Out Warfare reviving is better than it was in BF5. That guy just pooped a grenade. I love that bit. I just removed my standard pre-order and bought the gold edition. I think gold edition, if you want that a little bit more, it's a good deal. The ultimate edition, unless you're getting it with EA Play Pro, I don't know. It's just the digital art book and the soundtrack, I think. So it's not quite that brilliant. It's still good, but it's not that good because you don't get a physical art book either. If there was a physical art book, that'd be cool, but it's all digital. And of course, the soundtrack is already on Spotify anyway, but the gold one is a pretty good deal. Aiden Spaghetti and oops, thank you for subbing. Oh, I got screwed here. I love that new kill feed, man. I don't know why I don't drop a head or a med hit. I don't know why I didn't do that. It's worth it for the season pass on. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, you do get the first season, which won't be until sometime the start of next year. But honestly, I don't think that's even that big a deal. I really don't think that's a big deal that the season pass isn't starting until next year. Because like there's so much content at launch, and we've got like a month and a half. Because the game doesn't really come out until the 19th. So that's only one real month and like a week or two, and then the season starts or whatever. Unless the season starts in March, which it probably will. Let's be fair. Yeah, like it'd be different if it was like season 1 doesn't come out until March 2022, and this game came out in August 2021. Then that would be kind of like. That's quite a while, especially when compared to competition. But I mean, we can last a month or two without a season because like there's so much stuff here. There's so much stuff. What can we watch next? What can we watch next? Will we go? Well, I'll show you these custom modes, will I? yeah, there is definitely enough space. I personally think so. We'll see when, like, in a month to see what people are thinking. Honestly, I think there's enough in Portal to keep us occupied for a while. Okay, will I show you Rob's free-for-all? Okay, let me just warn you. This is a horrific example of... Like, it's a fantastic example of what can be done in Portal, but it's not very Battlefield. This is the kaleidoscope round. Oh, no. This is messy. Random... No, is it random weapons? I can't remember if it's random weapons or not. But, okay, when I mentioned earlier on, when you spawn in, you, like, do this check on your gun. You, like, look at your gun for just a second. It looks cool in Conquest and Breakthrough. But in a mode like this, that can't be a thing. It's so bad. Watch this. Manifest, I didn't like. Kaleidoscope, I did like. You can't even get to your plus system. See, you can't shoot. When you spawn in, you have to, like, load the magazine or whatever. I'm just like, is there a way I can set this up before I spawn so I don't need to put a scope on my gun? Because all I was trying to do was access the plus system. Look, I try and spam it as soon as I get in. And eventually I do get, like, the ACOG scope on the XM8. But, like, playing with the Bad Company 2 guns on Kaleidoscope, using the Bad Company 2... What's really funny is that they're actually called the Bad Company 2 Specialists. I thought that was kind of hilarious. They're not called soldiers or classes. It's like the 1942 Engineer Specialist. That's what they're called. I thought that was pretty funny. I was like, they're really pushing this specialist thing. It makes no difference. It's just a name. They're still the classes. It's just like, they're not specialists. Like, look at the spawns there. But again, this is Portal. Like, this, someone at Ripple Effect, one of the developers, made this mode. And, like, even EA community managers and stuff and coordinators were telling us during the event, they were like, yeah, no, this is chaotic. Like, it's supposed to be messy. I'm just using Vegas, War Master, just Vegas. See, oh, you can't shoot when you spawn in. It's so annoying. I hated this mode. I was laughing the whole time. I got a couple of kills, but I was just laughing at it. I was like, seriously? Like, obviously, the likes of, like, me or Westy or Broken or whatever, we would understand that Portal has a lot more to offer than this. But there was some press at the event, and, like, what if they quit after this round and didn't get to play the good stuff that was later on during the review event? Like, what if their entire article was based on this one round? It's just... I was like, they could have had a demo video of this rather than letting us play it, because it was so bad. What map would you like to be added in? I think anything from BF1 would be really cool. Like St. Quentin Scar would be awesome. But again, that could be kind of similar to Battlefield. Strike a Karkand would be cool, yeah. I hate to say it, but, like, I really like Gulf of Oman. Any of the BF4 maps, Operation Locker, Propaganda would be amazing. Okay, this is when I start to get a few kills. This is the new Battlefield, huh? Yeah, I mean, some of the press, or even some of the creators who mightn't necessarily play Battlefield all the time, and mightn't necessarily understand what Portal actually is, could just play this one round and be like, ah, it's Call of Duty then. Whereas, it's just one specific mode that one person made, and later on in the capture, we got to play, like, really good stuff, like we just watched. But yeah, I'm just kind of like, am I camping? Is this what Call of Duty is like? Sen Crossing would be amazing, Fred. Yeah, I agree. Sen Crossing would be so good. I love this XM8 though. It's good. Though I do swap out the scope now, I think. The hood works though. The HUD works. I wish you could scale it down a bit, like I mentioned earlier. I wish you could scale down that bottom right corner is a bit big. It's not distracting though. For me personally, as I was playing, I wasn't like, get out of my way, HUD, like I was with Battlefield 5. Like when I got a kill, I knew exactly like what I did. And it didn't get in the way of anything. Yeah, swap it out to the red dot now. But you see, yeah, there's only got a couple of attachments, but in VC2, this gun only had 2 attachments, or 2 scopes. And then it had the underbarrel launchers. Is it just me or the yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of found that as well. I kind of found some of the old maps remastered looked a little bit better than the new maps, graphically. But it's bizarre. I think it's because these probably have tornadoes and stuff running on them. It probably affects them a little bit. That being said, Kaleidoscope is like a futuristic Seoul, like in South Korea. And the map is supposed to be like ultra modern and clean. Whereas when you go on to like Renewal or something like that, it's much different. Like, or Manifest is super detailed. But yeah, let's check out Hazard Zone. Again, I'm not playing live for anybody tuning in. I really appreciate you lads being here. It's just my editing software, but I've got a folder full of, I think it's 500 gigabytes of footage. Oh, that's a very short video. What's this one? That's another very short. Are they just short videos? I'm confused. Where's the full round? Let's go with this one. This is a 9-minute round. Hourglass. What's this video? One sec. Oh yeah, we got like an introduction video. I'll leave you watch that yourselves when you play the game. That's the waiting screen. Oh yeah, the first round I spawned in and just died like straight away. Okay, we'll go with this one. Again, I wasn't communicating with my squad at all. I was playing with randoms. No, you can change the squad size in Portal, but you can't go above 4. So this is the... Okay, look, this is what I'm talking about. I can just walk you through it. But you spawn in with different gadgets. Well, I have a recording of the menu. Really handy. It'll be fine. You can essentially use currency to buy different gadgets, and the gadget is free. Is this objective spotter essentially? It's this little thing you put up to your eye, and you're able to see these big gold rings, and you're able to mark them for people. Now, I was squad leader. The out of bounds area was pretty weird on this map. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, where the hell is this objective? It told me it was here. See all these rings off in the distance? They're all the satellites, the down satellites. So I mark that one, which is at the top of one of the skyscrapers. And when I mark it, my entire squad can see that. So this was, to me, essentially a test to see if Hazard Zone can work with randoms who aren't talking to each other, and it absolutely can. Absolutely. It would be a million times better if you were on comms with them, but it can work. See, one of my squad mates marked that, so we all know we're going towards here. I think the impression I got was that they're going to kind of see what the most popular mode is, Fred, and see, like, is Hazard Zone the least played? Okay, then we'll kind of shift focus towards Portal in the Battle Pass. Running Simulator. Yeah, this map was big. This map was huge. No, there is voice chat. There is. There's no cross-platform voice chat. But that is coming soon after launch, apparently. So there's a lot of AI soldiers in this mode, actually. Every time a satellite crashes... Oh, I'm not playing. Slight, thank you for dropping in. I'm not playing. This is just footage. This is just gameplay footage that I recorded this week. I'll be streaming soon.
Move with me.
Yes, the universal communication in games. Teabagging. Torbis, welcome. Did you check out the weapon cosmetics? I did actually, yeah.
I'm not far from a data drive.
It's essentially like the adaptive camo from BF4. Except rather than it just being one skin, it's multiple skins. And then down the bottom there were like 3 or 4 pretty cool skins, like the tier 1 skins and stuff. Well then. I appreciate you hopping in, Slade. I was just eager to play and I can't play yet. So I was like, let's just sit here and watch some gameplay. But you see what I mean? Like, this is what I was saying at the start of the stream. With Hunt Showdown, when you do that, when you go into that vision thing, like vision pulse or whatever it is, you see like maybe 1 or 2 objectives and then the other 2 are on the other side of the map, which forces all the PvP players to like 1 or 2 objectives. Whereas in Hazard Zone, as you just saw, there could be like 10 to 15 objectives on the map at once. And there's only 32 players. So there's only a handful of squads on the map. Which means we could just go to different objectives and never run into anybody. The gadget I'm using is, I can't remember the exact name, but it's like the Intel scanner, I think it's called. Stefan, welcome, dude. Is it the same chat system as BF5? It is indeed, yeah. I think it looks the same as well. The optimization was pretty smooth for me. Graphics, the newer maps, like everything ran good. It ran good on my 3080 on high settings at 1440p. Manifest was the only map that really tanked my FPS for some reason. The hit reg does feel a lot better though. Like I'm able to like get hit markers on these guys from this distance. Love the lighting from the buildings. Hey, look, my initial impressions, which I think I'll make into a video, I just didn't want to do it on the first day. They're very positive. I really, really, really enjoyed my time with this game. I really did. Like, if I'm completely and totally honest, as just a person, not a creator on YouTube, this was immense fun. Like, all of it. Portal, All Out Warfare, and Hazard Zone. I loved each of them. Hazard Zone was definitely the weakest link for me. It was still fun, and I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. Portal was just mind-blowingly stupid fun. Like, it was just ridiculous. And All Out Warfare, I really enjoyed. I actually really want to hop back into that, like, straight away. Because that's where all the new stuff is. Like, the new maps, and the new specialists, the new guns. Like, I love the Portal old stuff, but at the same time, it's still the old stuff. This is actually quite a boring round. This is my first round. Nothing really happens. Let me fire up. Let me get the orbital. I know we've seen orbital. I know we've seen it, but let me just show you this round I had on orbital on Hazard Zone. It was actually really, really fun. It was like a couple of rounds in, I think. Let me see if it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, and you actually get a bit of a look at the menu. So let me get rid of that and drag and drop. So here's the menu, chat. Yeah, data drive scanner. So yeah, this is the menu. We can actually just watch it, I suppose. We can go through it now. Waka, sand. But yeah, it's a bit different looking. It's similar enough, but yeah, you got all your different gadgets. They all cost money. You can't really see it because my subscriber thing is hiding it, but I've got like 90 credits. So I can't really buy anything. And then the more you win with a certain specialist, the bigger the discount you get on all of these different items, including guns, secondaries, gadget, throwable, tactical 1, 2, 3. I went on like a 5 or 6 streak with Falk, and then I switched to Angel, and my prices all went up because the extraction streak, it's called, isn't universal. It doesn't just apply to you, it applies to each individual specialist. Which is cool, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm using 90 FOV. I kind of feel like, I didn't test it, but I feel like if I select Falk and then buy loads of cool stuff, can I switch to a
Be
different
ready
specialist
and be decisive.
and just have all the cool stuff, or does it reset? I can't remember. I didn't try it, but I know we've seen this map plenty during the beta, but this is a good round, I promise. This is a good round for one particular reason. We play really well, and I'm using the AC-42. But we're playing with a member of staff. I don't know if they're at DICE, Ripple Effect, or EA. And he doesn't move the entire time. The entire round, BF-2042 staff 223 just stands there. And me and the other two guys end up extracting. And then we're just sat on the spectator screen, just looking at this one EA guy just stand there doing nothing.
Let's move to my marker.
But yeah, these are the hazard zone, the data drives. I don't know why I can't collect anything from here. I assume a different squad already. I don't know, because there's data drives in all three of those little hatches. And I don't know why there were none in the one I opened. But yeah, we're just kind of like, what do we do? This is like, I was actually wrong. This is only our second round. But there's no real winner in Hazard Zone. There's only losers. Well, I suppose only two squads can extract. So I suppose there's like two winners. You can't destroy the Condor, the Osprey that comes in and extracts you from the map. You can't actually destroy that. Now, what happens to us in a different round is our entire squad... Actually, it might have been the end of that gameplay we were just watching, where we... Oh, I have to show you the Kaleidoscope round. It's so good. I love it. We're watching that one next. But at the end of the Hourglass round, we're like sitting in the Condor, the Osprey, ready to evac. We're like, cool, we got our data drives. Let's get the hell out of here. And then out of nowhere, another squad just appears with like an LMG and just opens fire on the Condor and just kills us all. Yeah, it was pretty annoying, but it was like, damn it. But it'd be cool if you could destroy the Condor. But AC-42 is so good. I'm watching this Aussie dude playing, and the map looks gorgeous. You playing easy playing Orbital? Orbital's really fun. I really like this. I was actually happy to play this, even on Conquest, despite spending like 15 hours on it in the beta. I was like, yes, I can definitely play more of this map. Oh, another thing was, and I actually said this as I was playing the first round, the All-Out Warfare round we watched on Renewal earlier on. The big bar that comes down from the top of the screen, my initial impression to that was, oh, I hate that. Oh, that has to go. It's still annoying. But as I kept playing, it just disappeared from me. It really did. I'm not lying. Like, it just vanished. I didn't even see it anymore. But it is a takedown. A very derpy takedown. I don't want to play Orbital. It's going to be the meme though, Salty Cracker. It's going to be the meme. It's like, you're sitting down to play Battlefield 2042 for the first time. And then it's just, Orbital's going to be the first map you play. Is this gameplay post-beta? Yeah, this is the live game. Well, not the live game, but this the finish game. I think I die here. But I come back, don't worry. I thought my teammates were with me. Is there an old school knife animation in Portal? There are all these third-person takedowns. There's the old knife, but there's no like first-person animation, unless that's an option in the logic builder. But yeah, this guy obviously has one of the gadgets, which is to redeploy squad mates. Or what you can find around the map are these squad uplink stations, and you just essentially pick them up and they're just free respawns for your team or your squad mates, which is so handy because I was like, God damn it, because I just spent all my money on the AC-42 and like tons of other stuff, and then I was like, God damn it, I just wasted all my money. But yeah, I really wanted to keep playing. That I kept wanted to like not extract. This is the staff player sitting back at spawn. But yeah, my squad mates were like, no, we're extracting now. And I was just like, ah. Hazard Zone was a lot of loading screens and a lot of waiting around for people to join. So I was like, no, I want to keep playing. I want to keep playing. But thankfully a bit of action kicks off before we leave. There's more satellites coming down. They look a bit weird when they're like... It seemed like the rendering distance was turned way down. Like even enemy players and gunfights. You'll see it now. Like I'm spotting gunfights off in the distance and they look super low res. But it does look cool though. It looks really good. No, it actually... Yeah. Logic, it played super well for me. It played really, really well. There's no other loot, Nubis. I liked Hazard Zone. It has super good potential, but it was definitely the weakest mode for me. It just felt a little incomplete. Not incomplete. That sounds super harsh. It's clearly finished. Like it's a good mode. I'm sure plenty of people will enjoy it. But I just think it needs a little bit more. Like it just needs like other loot, or maybe the fact that you can spawn in with your best gun, like my AC-42 with the crab charm on it. Like, I don't know, maybe they should borrow some battle royale elements where you need to loot a bit, or you know, find money on the battlefield to buy stuff. I don't know. It's just, it feels a little bit like underwhelming. T3, welcome, dudes. What was your global overall opinion on Hazard Zone after playing it? The level cap video has me worried slightly. Was looking forward to Hazard Zone. Yeah, it's fun. It's got serious potential, but I was just left wanting a little bit more from it. I want it to be harder. To be honest, I want it to be harder. Level cap doesn't like Hazard Zone much. Oh no. Yeah, this guy was just sitting here this whole time. Those turrets are way too strong. Yeah, Hazard Zone has really good potential, Gustavo, I agree. Oh man, that yellow text. Oh, it's giving me flashbacks to the Kaleidoscope round. We're gonna watch the Kaleidoscope round now. Okay, this is a decent example of what Hazard Zone, this is like a standard round of Hazard Zone. The next round on Kaleidoscope is what I think Hazard Zone seriously has the potential to be every single round. With a couple of tweaks. Look at this, 5 seconds! Ah! If you don't make it, that's it, I'm done. I'm stuck on the map on my own. If you don't make the second extraction, that's it, you just die. Okay, let's do this. I don't want to overhype it, but I fucking love this round. I actually texted someone at EA, like, the second I finished it, I was like, ship it, do it, I love it. I think it was like my third round or something, let me find it. 10 minutes? Yeah, this is it. Okay, this was so good. I love this round. I hope you lads enjoy it. Like, oh man. Okay, let's just, for anybody tuning in or who missed the Hazard Zone stuff, let's just watch it from the start. So this is Kaleidoscope. This is the smallest map in 2042. It's still big. It's a bit bigger than Rotterdam in Battlefield 5, for some context. It's still a huge map, but it's just not that big. Like, I mean, the two skyscrapers there, the high-rise buildings, and the broadcasting tower are fully accessible. You can go into those and go all the way to the rooftop and stuff. Alright, this is when I start playing as Angel. You see all the different attachments and stuff cost money. And then one of each is free. Or IP 2042 staff. I want to know who that was. 223. Staff 223. Welcome back, Busquetti. Did you give your feedback on Hazard Zone improvements to the devs? I have not yet. I'm going to try and handle feedback a little bit differently with 2042. I'm going to do it more privately rather than just doing it through videos all the time. But no, I definitely will. I'm gonna try and give it like now on stream. Like I think it's fine. I'm gonna play it a lot more than I thought I would. But it's kind of like you sort of finish it in like 2 rounds. Like that's it. You've done Hazard Zone. Like once you extract and have enough money to buy anything, like if you get a couple of thousand credits, that's it. You know, you've done it. You've finished Hazard Zone. Whereas I think it should just be a little bit harder. How different is the gunplay? It felt similar-ish. I don't know. I need more time. I need more time. Okay, here we go. And looting. Looting would be cool. I'm so hyped, bro. Nice. That way you stay in their good books. Unless my feedback is terrible. There were a few people at the event who were just like, this is rubbish. And it was just like, that's not how you get feedback. That's not how you do it. You know, you can hate something, but offer a solution to it. That's the best way to do it. Unless they do something really stupid and I feel like I need to speak out about it a little bit. Like changing the TTK in Battlefield 5. Like that sort of stuff. that warrants a video. But like small little things is like, hey, why don't you just change this small thing? That's not worth making a video about. But no, I love this round. Especially like just the ending of this round was so crazy. I love it. The specialist thing, yeah. Again, it doesn't overly bother me. I kind of would have preferred if they just did classes, but I've sort of accepted that it is what it is. That's what they're doing. I don't hate the game because they're doing specialists. To me, the specialists are fine. It doesn't actually really bother me. If they just went, hey Lossy, what should we do? Classes or specialists? I'd be like, classes. Like it's a tried and tested formula. People love it. But it's not going to make me not play the game. Plus system's really good. I love that. Again, that was something that when they announced it back in June, I was like, that's an awful idea. Plus system? No way. Changing your gun and your ammo type on the fly? Terrible. Again, played it during the beta and played it this week. It's fine. It sort of makes sense, especially on these massive maps. That's a good point, Lucas. This is one of the squad up. Oh, Lossy, you idiot. Why didn't you pick that up? Pick it up, you idiot. Okay, my teammate picked it up. Ah, there it is. The tuk-tuk. Yeah, I think people will get used to specialists. Mazan, welcome, dude. Yeah, we need something to buy with the credit, not just upgrade stuff. Exactly. There's not a... I didn't feel like I was losing anything. Because you actually got money even if you died. Like one of the rounds of Hazard Zone I played, I spawned in and died in like 10 seconds. And I still got like 150 credits, which meant I could buy a gun. Not the AC-42. That was like 300 credits, but still. I don't think there's African servers. I don't think so. Don't quote me on that. I don't think there is. Sorry, my eyes, sir. Hello, Khan. How are you, sir? Sorry, that was it, Lucas. Identification. I was definitely playing the HUD, as in the little icon above everybody's head, like the enemy targets. I was definitely using that, so I don't know what it'd be like to play without the HUD. With that said, the light bars on enemies, really effective. I couldn't believe it because I was very skeptical, but they were actually very effective. As soon as you saw like red on someone's uniform, you just shoot them. Again, we'll have to see how it plays when you turn off the heads-up display completely. But I found visibility in the game really fine, except on Manifest. Sound was fine, better than the beta. I don't have any complaints on sound. Footsteps though. Watch this. Watch this. It like rips up something electrical and it goes through the tornado. How cool is that? I think Angel is my favorite specialist. Dude, I'm saying so many things. I don't finish any of my sentences. I'm sorry, chat. But yeah, we'll have to see what visibility is like with the hook turned off.
Take this!
The visibility was really cool. Everybody's got like a player outline. It looks a bit weird when you're up close. It kind of looks like they just have like a stroke around them, like a white or like a light beam around them, I guess. But it's just to help with visibility. And you don't notice. You don't notice it in game. Very good FPS, 110 on high settings. I think I turned it down to medium on Manifest, and I was still only getting 60 FPS. I don't know what it was about that map. It might have been the rain, but it's raining on Orbital, and I think Kaleidoscope, this map ran really well. It was like 150 FPS. It was like super good. Just because it's small, I guess. GTX 1080 will probably struggle at 1440p. From my own experience, you might scrape 50 to 60 FPS. But it'll probably struggle. It's a really CPU intense game. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit quiet because this is about to get really good. So let me just bump up the volume a little bit. I hope it's not too loud for you lads. And there's only a couple of minutes left of this game, but this is what I think Hazard's Zone could be. Like this got intense.
Reloading weapon!
Like you got the tornado coming in and it's like pushing us away. I'm getting sniped from behind. We've got a squad pushing from forward. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I just gotta make one more change to the OBS layout. 1 second. Let me just move the webcam up here. Keep an eye on the extraction time. Okay, let's go back to this. Okay, we got 2 minutes to extract. Squad mate goes down. This is the call-in tablet. Because I picked up the, I bought that gadget. Getting scanned by a GC pig. I don't know where the GC pig was actually. Okay, my squad mate's coming back. I'm only realizing now this was only extraction 1, so I probably had time to go to extraction 2, but like this dash for extraction 1 was crazy. Sareem, yeah, she's not very good. She's not broken at all. Like, she's pretty underpowered. I'm not going to use her. Like, she's pretty rubbish actually. The AC-42 is burst fire only, I think. Like, I'm completely cut off here. My squad are practically dead. This AC-42 man, it just saves me. Look at the timer, man. Look at the timer. Get in the tuk-tuk. Oh my god. 8 seconds to get out of here. Watch the timer. 1 second. Oh my god. I would have died straight away because my squad were extracting. Oh man. I was losing it. I don't even think we got any data. Or like 1 data. I think this guy over here got, like on the left, got data. That's it.
Yeah, Angel does it again.
Oh man. And then here's your extraction streak. It was so close. Now look, yeah, we didn't even we didn't even get any data drives. My heart was pounding. Like, look how close we get. Cause like, who's up? We got one dead squad mate, and then the other squad mates are just nowhere to be seen. Like they're on the other side of the map. They're over there. It's just like 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and it's on 0. And I just throw myself out and just spam. I just start spamming. Oh man, I love that round. That was so much fun. Let me have a look. What other rounds did we have on Hazard Zone? We'll do one more Hazard Zone. Hazard Zone on renewal. Yeah, this was an action-packed round, but it highlights one of the glaring issues with Hazard Zone. Here we go. Let's slap this one on.
Stand by to initiate release sequencer. On my mark.
Hello, Comrade Lossy in chat.
5, 4, 3,
Yeah, I mean,
2, 1.
that's what I'm saying. I think it probably does have potential on some of the smaller maps. Even if you just like reduce the playable area on these big maps. You can ask whatever you want, ProKill. Absolutely.
Got something for you.
The tank turret is still weird. It's like still delayed. Yeah. It's like you turn your mouse and the tank turret follows, like the beta, yeah.
Enemy neutralized. Reloading.
Without Portal, it's just Conquest and Breakthrough. Oh, actually, I might show you the discarded map at the end too. That was a really good round. We kicked ass, and the tornado actually comes into play a lot on that round. That was really good fun. I remember I killed an entire squad, and I just picked up all their data drives, and then I think I die. Yeah, my squad mates are idiots. They're not trying to get in the jeep. They're just gonna run. So I'm like, come on, we can make it. We can get to the extraction point. We've only got 20 seconds. And then I noticed there's like 2 squads over there. Sorry, yes, Gamer Malaysia. The footsteps, like I was saying earlier, they're fine, but when an enemy is right on top of you, the footsteps are super loud. Like, it's kind of a good thing that you can pinpoint exactly where the enemy is, but they're really loud. How is this game up? This is Hazard Zone. This is the third one. Third game mode. So there's Hazard Zone, All Out Warfare, and Portal.
Use these.
And in All Out Warfare, you've got Conquest and Breakthrough. I think calling them game modes was a bad idea. I think they're game types. So this is an example of a not so great round of Hazard Zone. There's a lot of AI soldiers in this round. This is when people kind of had enough of Hazard Zone and started leaving the game. So more AI soldiers kept joining. And they're pretty derpy. As you can see, these are all AI. These aren't real people I'm fighting. Yeah, ProKill. So, Soldier is right in that if you select BF3 soldiers, you can only use BF3 weapons. But that only applies to Conquest and Conquest and Rush. Whereas on Team Deathmatch and Free For All, you can mix and match whatever you want with the logic editor. You can see like the AI soldiers are so derpy.
Got something for you.
But this is why Angel's so good. Like, your health regenerates really quick, and you can just slap on armor, which is like an extra 20 HP. It makes such a difference. Armor is crazy good. You can pick them up. Yeah, you can pick them up. I did that a lot in one of the game modes, actually. I was playing as 1942 soldiers against Bad Company 2 soldiers, and the 1942 guns are fine, but they're just not as good as the Bad Company 2 guns, obviously. Like, I was using like an M1 Garand against an XM8 prototype. So I would just pick up the enemy guns. The 2042 Caspian border. It really is, isn't it? It's really the Caspian border of this new game. I was following this guy and he clearly had no idea. Lossy, did you play all of the maps? And if you did, which one of them was the best visuals wise and gameplay flow? I did not play all of the maps. I actually didn't get a chance to play the snow map, the Antarctica one, Breakaway. And from what I've been told, it is the best looking map in the game. Of the maps I did play, I would say... I think my favorite map, which was asked at the very start of the stream. Diddle, welcome. Yeah, Hazard Zone, the specialists kind of look like they were made for Hazard Zone. Yeah, we just need to get away from the tornado. The tornado plays really well in Hazard Zone, I think. It really forces you around. Breakthrough is kind of like in the background. Conquest is pretty cool. It kind of just goes around the map. DLSS made a big difference, actually. Yeah, give me like a couple of, like 20 extra FPS, I'd say. But again, I had it on balanced. It might be better if it was on performance. The armor plates are a game changer. Yeah, they are a big deal. There were a couple of times... There was in-game chat. It was the exact same as BF5. There were a couple of times where I thought I'd killed somebody, but they actually had armor, so they needed like an extra bullet or two. Yeah, you have to force. DLSS is a godsend. It really is. You have to force them to use certain weapons, yeah. I think the logic editor can let you do anything, but it only applies to free-for-all and TDM. The performance was way better in the main game, yeah. I don't know anything about the day 1 patch, no. Peter, welcome. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you for my present, Peter. I don't know if you designed this one or if Kevin designed this one. I appreciate the pineapple. Me too, Karast. Me too. I mean, I'm going to put a serious amount of time into this game. I'm blown away with it, to be honest. Like, even if Hazard Zone isn't your thing, even if you're going to spend all of your time in Portal, Kev's masterpiece. Of course, of course. God damn it. He wins. Yeah, even if you spend all your time in Portal, it's still worth it. I think it's gonna be great. The logic editor alone is ridiculous. I didn't realize this round was this long. I might skip ahead a small bit just to highlight a pretty crappy thing. Okay, this is a good spot. So I've got 30 seconds on extraction, and this is extraction 2. So if I don't get out here, that's it. It's game over. This is the end of the road. I die. But I don't know why I don't push it, but it is surrounded by AI soldiers, making it pretty much impossible to get to it. I've got 10 seconds, and at this point I'm just like, ah, balls. I'm just going to start killing people because there's nothing I can do. I'm not going to make it. And what happens is nothing. Just... That's it. The game ends. And you lose, like, straight away. I'm just like, oh. That's a bit crap. I really think the extraction... It should have, like, an overtime where at least one squad needs to get on the extraction. Like, I don't know. At least one squad should survive. Like, have to survive. I don't know. I feel like... Because, like, I think our squad is the only squad left in the entire game. That's the really weird bit. We're just playing against AI at this point. Because all the other real squads, the real life players, they extracted with Extraction 1. And this is Extraction 2, so the last one. At this point, I should have just ran straight towards the extraction. I don't think I realized. But yeah, it's pretty silly in that you just lose. With that said, I assume it's done for balance reasons, because it would... If this one only waited for at least one squad, then... You see? It just ends. Maybe people would just camp and just wait for squads to come to it and the last extraction. You know what I mean? Like, we could just sit up on these hills in the distance and just watch people as they try to extract. And then once all the real squads are dead, we just extract. I don't know. It's probably done for balance reasons. It's still kind of silly. I don't like how if you don't make it, you just... That's it. It's just game over. It's kind of annoying. But I can see why it was done that way. So this is Hourglass. This was a pretty crap round. I didn't enjoy that one. I've got a 17-minute hazard zone round. What happens here? Oh, this is the discarded one. Okay, let's watch this one. This is our last hazard zone. I hope you lads are enjoying. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll be actually playing the game soon. When is the game live? 1:30. Is it not live yet? It's not live yet. All right. So again, buying attachments, going in on the heli, slap on those attachments. Discarded is a cool map. I think, yeah, sorry, I keep dodging this, not dodging, but keep forgetting this question. But I think Discarded is my favorite map. I think this might be my favorite map. Hey, Nog. It is live in 18 hours. Nice.
Reloading weapon. The data drive is near my position.
I heard rumors that it was going live for EA Play members or something, a little bit earlier or something like that. I don't know. The whole release schedule has been a bit weird. It's definitely more optimized than it was during the beta. 100%, yeah. Well, in Tarkov, you can feel if the timer runs out. It's the fear you're going to lose everything on you. Here, it seems match over and you lose. Yeah, exactly. Because there's no looting and you're not collecting anything. You're literally just playing for a currency that you put towards gadgets and weapons. But like I said, even if you lose, you still get money. You still get a bit of money. So if you go on a lose streak, you're still probably going to be able to afford the best gun in the game in like 2 rounds.
Marker set. Take position.
So it's definitely got its quirks. I don't know. I think some of it was probably by design. Some of it is like a bit odd. But I enjoyed it. It was fine. Like, I had fun this round especially. How is your squad set up using crossplay team chat? So we were all in a Discord server. And we were all assigned a squad. So I was like squad 70 or something. So I hopped in there and I was supposed to chat to whoever was in squad 70. But I think there was a German guy and an Italian guy or a Spanish guy. So obviously there was some language barriers. Whenever there was some downtime, I'd just hop into Westy's squad and we'd just talk about stuff. I wasn't playing with those guys though. But you can see their perspectives. Like, I think Broken just uploaded a video and he was in Westy's squad, so I think they actually recorded all their games live. Whereas I muted everything. I just wanted the gameplay. You can take the other stuff yet. The sound is fine. I mean, it's a little bit flat. There wasn't a whole lot of ambient noise. Like, there wasn't battlefields going off in the distance. Like, even the tornado's right there. And you can't hear it. You can hear an alarm, but you can't hear the tornado. I feel like that might be done on purpose. Do you think the amount of guns on release is too small? I didn't use any shotguns, and I used one LMG.
I'm reloading, okay?
I don't think there's too few guns. I just think everyone's just going to use the same guns. They're all going to use like the M5A3, which was in the beta. This gun, the AC-42. The MP9, the SMG, was actually really good. I enjoyed that one. But yeah, I mean, hopefully more guns come with each season, like a ton of guns, like 10. Yeah, I think there's 22.
Never too much ammunition.
This round was a really good example of the tornado. Like, it seemed to follow us the entire round. It was so weird. Like, every time we turned around, it was just there. It was like, we gotta keep moving. Well, during the capture session, we had access to everything in the game, but when the game actually goes live, you'll have to unlock everything. D, that's the answer to your question. There was an update on the ping and call-out system. The call-out system's actually pretty cool. Like, everything's kind of audible, and I don't know if it's audible to enemies and... No, it was audible to enemies and teammates. So, like, when you're downed, you can either call for a revive or tell them not to revive you. And if you call for a revive, they'll actually shout out, hey, somebody help me. Or if you say nothing, or if you skip revive, they'll shout out, no, don't revive me, don't revive me. And I don't think their revive icon appears on screen for medics when they are holding down spacebar to skip revive, which I thought was pretty clever. There was soldier customization, yeah. I have a video live on the channel just showing that off. Just the different skins for the specialists. You see what I mean? The tornado was following us the entire time. Progression is linked between all three game types. The gunplay feels the same, to be honest.
This will save you.
There is an in-game store, and the only thing in the store was the Ultimate Edition of the game and what was the other thing? I think it might have just been the Gold Edition and the Ultimate Edition. But there is a store, like there's a tab on the top of the screen called Store, and I'd imagine it'll just behave the same as Battlefield 5. Yeah, the tornado's cool. The max level, I think it's ridiculously high, isn't it? Like 999, and then they've introduced these things called S levels or S tiers. I think they're called S levels, which is essentially prestige from Call of Duty. Yeah, almighty, exactly. The S level is going to keep people grinding for like forever. I don't know how many S levels there are though. There are like 10. But you have to get to rank 1000 or rank 999 and then go to S level, and then you're S level 1, S level 2, all the way up to S level 999. Hey dude. There's no scoreboard at all. Yeah, there's no scoreboard, like you can't select a scoreboard, and there's no scoreboard at the end of the round. Dude, this tornado is insane. Look, we've got 7 seconds on the extraction, which is miles away. So we have to get to the extraction 2 now. We've missed our chance. Hey, thanks, dude. There's no moderation needed, to be honest. Chat has been lovely today. Yeah, it's so good, isn't it? Let me turn it up a bit. And chat, you can tell me to shut up if you want. I honestly don't mind. I'm just trying to share as much gameplay as I possibly can. I got killed so fast there.
Is anybody there?
I remember getting shot there and I was just like, that was quick. Level cap hate it. I love how the gradual message is feeding into our live stream chat right now. It's like, how was Hazard Zone? Level cap wasn't a big fan. How was Hazard Zone? Yeah, Level cap's video kind of turned me off the idea. Hey Lossy, how's Hazard Zone? Level cap hated it. I liked it. It has potential. I hope it gets more updates. I hope it's not like Firestorm where they just ship it and that's it. It's done. Because this mode could be something really cool. Like just a few small changes, like reduce the number of satellites on the map, reduce the size of the map, or vastly increase the player count. Imagine Operation Metro. Oh man. So good. You can bring up the big mini-map. Yeah, the big map. It takes up the entire screen. Lovely chatting with you, lad. Keep it as it is. Oh, okay. Locker 2. Imagine they like amalgamated the two though. Imagine like locker upper levels and then underneath the locker they had Metro. Like that would be crazy. Level Cap is the only YouTuber out with an opinion video on Hazard Zone. Really? I was wondering because I talked with a few of the other creators last night on Discord to see what everybody was doing and like so we don't just upload the exact same video. I knew I was going to do my Bad Company 2 video. Granted, it's only like 4 minutes. And then Broken was going to do his gameplay stuff. Oh, there he is. This is the bit where you teabagged me. No. No. I don't remember teabagging you. But it was like I didn't know where to go. I didn't know if I'd be like do Hazard Zone or do El Alamein or 2042 and I was like where'd you even start? There's so much content. I don't remember teabagging you. Just watched Jack Frag's 4K video. It looks stunning. Nice. I must give that a watch. I'm playing in 1440p, so I'd love to see it in 4K. But no, it does. It looks really good. Like, he probably had the graphics cranked up. I think him and Westy were running 3090s. Though I had heard that the 3080 and 3080 Ti ran better than the 3090. BC2 all the way. Yeah. I mean, views are always low on a day like this. So that's why I don't even mind. That's why I wasn't going to put way too much effort into a video that was more than likely going to get buried because the sub boxes went it just got swarmed. I've learned that over doing these content releases. I don't remember teabagging anybody. Yeah, I think we lose here. I do get a nice squad wipe in a second, I think. What are those yellow circles? So they're the different satellite crashes. That's where all the intel is. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all this data. Look at all those little waffles on the floor. Love it. Nom 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 nom. Eat those waffles. Hell yeah. I'm losing my voice. I have talked so much this week. There's no platoons. There's no NDA, which means I can say there's no platoons. Oh yeah, there's a personal scoreboard. I die here. I could hear the footsteps so clearly, and I don't know why I pushed them. I don't know why I pushed them. Wait, I kind of give my squad mates some encouragement. Wait, I do it in OBS. One sec. Wait, let me move down here. I want to play now. The steps are so loud. They are. When the enemies are like right up on top of you, they're deafeningly loud. Sprint strafing? Yeah. Ocean, thank you for putting it. It's hard to describe. In Bad Company 2, you can only sprint forwards. Whereas in all the games since then, like Battlefield 3 onwards, say on keyboard, this is my left hand, and this is my WASD. When you're sprinting, you can kind of press W and A to kind of sprint diagonally a little bit. Whereas in Bad Company 2, you couldn't. You could only sprint in one direction. So you couldn't like veer to the left or right or whatever. And you can turn that on and off in Portal, which makes such a difference. It makes it feel like Bad Company 2. That's the biggest thing for me. No, the footsteps are quiet when they crouch. You can turn prone off in Portal. I think I sent a message through to this guy because I'm just like, you can do it. I believe in you. You've got one data drive. You can get out. Are those 3 bundles from Gold Edition available at launch, or are they being planned to released in the Battle Pass? Because it seemed like they were pre-order bonus put in the website. Yeah, I don't know. That one's really weird. It says access to the Battle Pass, so it makes you think, oh, the Battle Pass is going to be paid. Yeah, there you go. You can do it, I believe. And then he dies like 2 seconds later. Yeah, when you die in Hazard Zone, you're done. You just sit on the spawn screen. Unless a squad mate has the squad uplink gadget or finds a squad uplink around the map. I mean, he makes a good effort, but they were just AI. Yeah. GG. GG. He should have killed them. All right. God damn. We've gone through Portal. We've gone through Hazard Zone. I'll show you. Yeah, I've talked about it enough. Let me show you Manifest. Now, this was an awful game for me. I was getting terrible stuttering and just really crappy performance overall. And I didn't honestly really like the layout of this map. But I'm not going to cut it or anything. You're just going to watch it for what it is. And I use Jisoo Paik, the wall hack girl. So let's have a look at this. Oh, cool. Battlefield's doing like a big... Ah, they shared the stream. No. Battlefield tweeted me out. They were like, for the lads and lasses. What is that screen grab they used? What is that screenshot? Ah, damn it. Awful screenshot of me. Hello. What is the L in the plus? I think it's the long barrel. How many All-Out Warfare footage have we got? Quite a lot. Quite a lot, yeah. Crates, yeah, you see, I was so excited for this because I was like, oh, it's like Noshar 2.0, but it's very open, I thought. But look, there's a couple of factors. My performance wasn't great on this map. The weapon I'm using, I think I picked a random like DMR thing. And I'm also not using a great specialist. Paik really isn't that good. Like, I know for a fact there's enemies there and I can't see them with the wall hack. It's a very pretty map though. Yeah, Waka, it is. It's very... Oh wait, you think the screenshot's beautiful? I don't remember teabagging Broken Machine. I didn't even know what number Broken Machine was. I don't think I teabagged him. I think he's lying. He's stirring up some beef. That's what he's doing. I'm gonna have to write a diss track on him now. But you see, this is what I mean, like, a bad example, but... Oh, don't worry. The diss track will have to come. This was one of my first rounds too, so we kind of like watched the later rounds and now we're going back in time. B field. Battle first. I said it. Does console support mouse and keyboard? I think so. Oh, is this you? Is this you? You were one of these broken. I saw your clip. I saw your video. I didn't watch the whole thing. I didn't watch the hour, but I will go back and finish it. But I watched that first clip. It's like 128 kills with the hovercraft. Because there was somebody going around this lobby just smashing our team. Every time I got sniped, I was like, study. Every time I got like part of a quad feed, I was like, broken. But yeah, this map was really open, I thought. It's like McKay Field. No, McKay was unlocked. I'm trying to pop the wall hack as much as I can, just to see if it actually is overpowered. And not once did I do it and go, wow, that needs to be nerfed. Like, oh wow, look, a tank. Oh, I definitely didn't see that. Whereas, you clearly do. Like, you're seeing how many times I'm popping. Like, it didn't spot that guy. With that said, the wall hack gadget is pretty crap. The other one, the passive ability, the threat detection, I think it's called. That one's pretty good. That one spots an enemy when they shoot you. Visibility, you definitely play the UI. Everybody's got a player outline, which makes them really easy to see. But I need to play with the HUD turned off to see. See that stuttering though? Yeah, probably. GC Peg is her name. She'd probably be good in Hazard Zone. But I mean, in Breakthrough, when you're playing against 64 other players, there's always a player in sight.
Let's see what we find here.
Like, I'm spotting these people through these walls, but they're already highlighted on the minimap. So it's not really revealing their location. It's like, ooh, there's somebody there. But I already know they're there because I see them on the minimap. Like, the minimap is better. Like, it's just straight up better than the wall hack. Which is so weird to say. Is this game worth it at launch? I think so. I think so. I'm not gonna say very much about the overall package for a little while. I don't want to be one of those people who are like, this is the best game ever! And then have a completely different opinion in like a month. I'd rather just wait and actually play the live game and see how I feel about it. I loved it. But we'll see, we'll see. See, dude, hop in the wall hack and nothing happens. Yeah, it's like 4 Battlefield games at once. It's ridiculous. There's so much content. There's so much content. Just on this map, Almighty Merlin. Just on this map. My performance was fine. Did you have fun? I had a ridiculous amount of fun. This was the most fun I've had in a very long time on any Battlefield game. Like, BF4 was immense fun. BF3 was so much fun. BF1 was a lot of fun. I didn't have this much fun in Battlefield 5. BC2 Rush looks great. Yeah, BC2 Rush was so much fun. You see, this is just me being bad. Like, this isn't the map or anything. This is nothing on the devs. This is just... That was just me being a crap player for a second. Like, why was I taking him on with a DMR? I don't understand. Wow, that was probably broken driving over me with the hovercraft. I don't think I finished this round. I think I quit fairly soon. I think I have enough of this map very soon. Yeah, Rush is gonna be so good. The size of the game, it was like 43 gigabytes. For this, like, the only thing I was playing was the 43 gigabytes. But I think the actual live game will have a day 1 patch, and that'll probably be like another 40 gigabytes. I think a lot of the patch will rewrite the base game, so it'll be hard to judge how big the actual game is, but it's really small for today's standards, considering how much content there is. Yeah, 44.4 Steam download. You allowed to stream this, bro? Yep, NDA is embargo is lifted. I'm allowed to talk about it for days, which I absolutely will. Enemies do show up on the minimap when shooting their gun, but putting a suppressor. So it's the meme. It's the meme from the beta. Hold on, let's go back to it for a sec. There you go. Same scoreboard. I hope I'm not covering anything with my big head. Let me just put me there. Hi. Yeah, so you got your actual score, what mode you're playing, the different squads, and how well you and your squad are doing. And then, where am I going? Over on the right, you've got your player card. So the BF, I think that was the Battlefield Veteran icon or whatever. And then your name, and then your player card thing, I think. I don't know what it's called. Then you're paying in your rank, and then your kills, assists, revives, captures, defenses, and deaths. Which is all you need to know, I think, like as a player. And then your ribbons and how far you are and stuff. So it's pretty cool. It's fine. I don't mind it. I would prefer if it was just a traditional scoreboard. But it's fine. I'm fairly sure that's the end of the gameplay, though. Yeah, that's it. I just end there. I kind of go, nah. Oh no, the round. Oh wow, I did finish the round. There you go. Nothing else happens though. Nothing else happens. We watched that one. Orbital PKP, discarded M5A3, Hourglass MP. Oh, this was a fun round. Kaleidoscope PP29. Let me show you some Kaleidoscope. We only watched a little bit of Kaleidoscope.
Find out there.
Oh, Merlin. Oh. I don't have any breakaway gameplay. Broken surely has breakaway gameplay. Absolutely go and watch that. I didn't get to play breakaway once. I'm so excited to play it. You can hear me just yapping away to myself as I'm playing. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm talking to myself. You can't see the enemy score, but I don't think, no.
Other allied task forces are on their way. You need to coordinate efforts and secure the targets.
It's very easy to see enemies, yes. But I need to do some testing to see if it's still easy to see enemies with the HUD turned off. Yeah, exactly, Remain Gaming. It's very similar to Squad. Yeah, it's very similar to that. It's more about you and your squad mates. That's it. It's not about the full meme. No, we're just watching gameplay, Vidar. We're just watching my recordings. The cinematic stuff at the start is very fun. You can see we're in Vegas. Just rewatching some gameplay. How about them pineapples, dude? So this was Conquest. I enjoyed this map. I really enjoyed this one. It was like a bit not lacking. See, this is the big mini map. I mean, the setting of it is like a super modern city, so it's supposed to be like really clean and stuff. This is running at high settings. Yeah, sorry about the lag. That wasn't internet lag, that was CPU lag. For whatever reason, the newest version of Vegas is like really CPU intense. I don't know why. I'm hoping to switch to DaVinci Resolve soon. But this gun was cool, the PP29. It was actually pretty fun. Who am I using? Angel, yeah. I'm definitely getting pineapple pizza tonight. Hey, Lossy. Yeah, I might get pineapple pizza tonight. Yeah, I might do that. Welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you're well. How's the FPS compared to the other builds? Much better, Magpie, much better. Chinmon, can't wait to play this. Me too, man, me too. I just love that kill indicator. It's so good. I love how like controversial it was before. It's so, I love it. It's like 2042 mixed with Battlefield 3. Looks really good. Was hoping for the game to be was hoping for the game to be legit. Would recommend me to refund. I have the Ultimate Edition. I mean, I'd watch some gameplay. Do you know what? EA won't like me saying this, but personally, if you're a little bit skeptical on the game, hold off. Get the 10-hour trial. If that's still available, I'm not sure if that's still available with EA Play. Just base EA Play. I think it's €5. That gives you a 10-hour trial. And give that a go. And see, if you're not sold on 10 hours, then no, you shouldn't get it. At least hold off for a while until it's on sale or something. What I'm doing is I'm getting the Ultimate Edition through EA Play Pro, so it's also a really good deal. Like, you don't have to pay €110 for it. Just buy the bloody game. I'm sold. Like, I was sold as soon as I played Portal. And All Out Warfare. Like, the whole package is really cool. Yeah, but... if you're on the fence a little bit, maybe hold off, get the 10-hour trial and see where you go. But I'm sold.
Time to reload. Take it.
You joined the second. What was I just saying, chat? God, I love the kill indicator. I love it. It's so good. It's the perfect blend of 2042 and Battlefield 3. It's so nice. And who shows up? Thank you for subscribing. Hard to believe that PC is having such a struggle with some builds, but next-gen consoles are supposed to. But wasn't that the case with the beta? Like, wasn't the next-gen consoles like just super smooth? If I have EA Play, I can play the game now. I don't think it's live now. Yeah, I didn't know this was a thing, by the way. You can go in like underground. I don't think it's live yet, but you can have a 10-hour trial. Or you can just get the Ultimate Edition for €15, play the game fully, and then, you know, if you're not sold, just don't renew EA Play Pro. Rather than spending 110 on the Ultimate Edition and being stuck with it. Not stuck with it, but you know what I mean. I'm speaking to a very small minority in chat, I think. I think most of us are pretty sold on this. Land boat. I'm always lurking. Oh no! The lift works now. Yeah, it does. It does. It works on orbital too. Ultimate and Gold, I think, are available tomorrow. I love the tuk-tuks. Land boat. Love that. Is TDM only available in Portal? It is, yes. Thank you, Magpie. I'm happy with what I have so far, to be honest. This is it now. Let's just keep it here. This is fine. This is fine. These are lovely numbers. If 20 of you were watching, it'd be even nicer. I'm working early to play from 2 a.m. when it unlocks over here till Sunday when I need to work some more. That's the way to do it, Badar. The E-Tuk-Tuk. It's Elon's next venture, the E-Tuk-Tuk. Never mind his Cybertruck. I remember playing this live on Monday, and when that noise... Oh, man. I have to go back and play that again. That is such a cool noise. Just bear with me a sec. How is he doing this? He's rewinding live gameplay. He's a hacker. Dude, my voice is gone. Hey, that building in the background kind of looks like a big bee. Look at this McKay. Look at his run. Robot run. All right, let's listen to this revive noise again. That's really nice. It's kind of like the Bad Company 2 noise, but better. Bear with me 1 second. This is what I'd imagine it sounds like to come back to life. Are you ready? That's a badass noise. This cyber tuck. Brilliant. Get on that. Get on that, Elon. Come on. You've got like what? There's 50,000 of us. We all put in like €1. Yeah, that's 50k right there. Yeah. He's not going to charge you more than 50k for us, like an electric power tuk-tuk.
Got something for
We could just share it around. It'll be fine. Are there quick playlists like jump straight into TDM? There are, yeah. They're going to have like on Portal. They're going to have like this banner that goes across like the. Actually, I think it's like the middle of the screen, and they've got like a rotation of different, like the best modes. I don't know if they're doing it a week by week basis or a month by month basis. Psst, don't listen to them. They've lied to us about Breakthrough before. The proof will be in the pudding. If you don't like, just make your own mode anyway. It doesn't matter. That is a good noise. Ahmed, it's a good noise, man. It's a good noise. I want to know what the origin of that noise is. Is it just one of the audio guys just like making it into a microphone and then distorting it? Who knows? I think there's an audio option to change the kill noise, yeah. Because in the audio settings it says kill noise. I don't know if it actually says kill noise, but it says 2042, which implies there's going to be other options there. But yeah, I have to bring the Battlefield 5 one back. I actually prefer the Battlefield 5 noise over the BF1 noise. That's a lie. I prefer the Battlefield 5 version of the BF1 noise, if that makes sense. Go on, little tuk-tuk. Driving felt good too. Maybe not the best example, but when I was in a Jeep and stuff, it was good. Yeah, there was no other option to select as I was playing, but the fact that it says 2042, similar to Battlefield 5, it implies... Ah, who the hell parked their Tesla here? But the radio tower, the broadcast tower to my right, like just there to the right of me, you can go all the way up to the top, A1. Oh no, A2 is at the top. And then the skyscraper is way off in the distance, like over there towards D. Oh no, sorry, it's G, I think. You can go all the way up. Like, look how big that skyscraper is! Huge. Oh yeah, it's F, sorry, F1 and 2. They're on two different skyscrapers beside each other. I would imagine when the game goes live, everyone's going to try and make their own Portal servers. And yeah, most servers will more than likely be empty because everyone will just make their own server rather than joining other people's servers. But give it a few hours, people will be like, I'm just going to join this guy's server and see what he's doing. And there you go. I'm not playing. Sorry, maybe I should make the screen smaller so I'm not misleading any of you. I'm not playing. I recorded earlier in the week. So that we're just watching the recordings. Apparently there is Levolution on most of the maps. I didn't see any of it. The tornado was the big thing. But like, none of the buildings collapse as far as I can tell. Like Siege of Shanghai. I just 360 at the heli. I was just like,
Stay away, keep back.
how people streaming? It's just, yeah, there you go. This is a good map overview. F1 and 2 are really cool. It's just gameplay we've recorded. I did experience a sandstorm on Hourglass.
Grab this.
Feels very odd. It's definitely different. Definitely different. I'm here for it. I'm loving it. But I don't think everybody's going to be sold on it. Yeah, give it time. It's new. It's not just a new Battlefield with the same formula that we've come to know and love. It's brand new. Like, it's specialists, 128 players, you know, has its own portal. Like, there's a lot going on that hasn't been done before. This is like, I'm just trying to destroy the place because I was playing and I was like, damn! This destruction's cool! It's like close quarters. Lots of micro destruction. Merlin, I think we just got Battlefield 6, 7, 8, and 9. In the form of Portal. Yeah, F1 and 2 are cool. I didn't play in a plane. Didn't go in a jet once. I only played tank when I was playing BC2. Like, look how big this map is, and this is the smallest map in the game. It definitely feels small compared to the other maps, but it just feels like a normal conquest map on any other Battlefield game. Do you know, Stonks? It reminds me a lot of Hardline too. Yeah, it really does. It actually really reminds me of Hardline. All the ziplining, the color scheme, and a lot of the map. I don't want to say map design, but I suppose it is map design. Yeah, it really does remind me of Hardline. A lot of the maps are just like it is sort of more like Hardline than the dislike button. Still here. Yeah, when are they getting rid of that? Well, they're not getting rid of it, but you can still dislike, I think, but it just doesn't show dislikes. Is that right? I didn't actually look into it. Hey, Sean. Welcome, dude. Thanks for hopping in, man. We're not playing. We're not playing. We're just watching. Just watching some gameplay I've recorded. I hope you lads are enjoying. If a vehicle is destroyed while next to it, will it kill you? No, but it does do damage. Unless it's a... I don't know. If it's an enemy vehicle, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, this PP-29 is cool. Henry Smith, can't wait to play this game. That's good. I'm glad you lads are excited. I'm excited. Like, all week it's been really fun. Like, the position that you lads have gotten me to where I'm invited to these behind-the-scenes capture events, it's ridiculously humbling to be there. But at the same time, the whole time I was playing, I was like, I just want to stream it. Obviously I wouldn't. That'd be extremely illegal. But I was like, just want to play it with the lads on Discord. And like stream it and just mess around and not have to play well for gameplay. That's why it doesn't really feel like, I know I've played it Monday to Wednesday, but at the same time it doesn't feel like I've really played it. Because I haven't played it live with you lads, if you get me. It's very strange. It's incredibly first world problem sort of thing. First world YouTuber problem. Oh, I played the game early and I'm still not happy. Essentially. But yeah, I just really want to stream it properly. Nubis, thank you. That's PC. There actually was quite a lot of recoil on a lot of the guns. The PKP, oh my god. Dude, the recoil on the PKP LMG is insane. Like, you shoot one bullet and it goes... It's insane. But on PC with mouse, you can kind of mitigate the effects of recoil just by pulling down on the mouse. But even some guns like the PKP, the recoil is nuts. But most of them are fine. Like the gun I'm using now, it's fine. I missed this crane falling down. Haven't made any Portal servers, Sean. I haven't. I'm looking forward to hopping into the Discord servers servers. Yeah, I don't know how much bug fixing was done in that extra month, but I think this, like, if they did spend that extra month bug fixing, then it was the best decision they made in delaying this game, because when I was playing it, there was practically no bugs. I encountered maybe 2 or 3. I got yeeted out of a helicopter once. Even though I jumped out of it myself, I just got thrown a bit too far. See, that's me countering the wall hack right there. I knew she was there, and she obviously used the wall hack so she could see me. There's the ping system right there. I marked that teammate. Hey, you can play it in Australia now, I think. There's the wall hack again. But again, I can see her on my minimap. I know she's gone this way. And I outplay her and kill her. See, the wall hack, man, it's just not that good. Maybe it'll get better as people start to figure out the best playstyles with it and stuff. But right now, the minimap is more powerful than the wall hack. Here we go, let's go up the tower. Is that staff player? I feel sorry for a lot of the staff players. They were probably like on Discord with noobs trying to tell them how to play, and then I just kept killing them. Look how big this map is. Again, this is the smallest map in the game. Madness. Madness. There is bipod, yeah. Huge. I don't know if the tornado spawns. I don't think there's leaning. Elevator music. I don't think there's leaning. I could be wrong. Again, there was we had plenty of time to play each game type, but there's so much to take in and so much to try and do. You can't take everything in. The weapon skins, yeah, they're okay. I think the super rare ones look kind of cool. Nothing too crazy, I don't think. Most of them are like, if you know the adaptive skins from Battlefield 4. They're pretty tame. They're pretty tame. Rip. There we go.
All forces withdraw. We can't win this one.
Yeah, sliding is nerfed. Yeah, sliding is like nowhere near as good as it was in the beta. Whew, we did it. Will we do one more, lads? Will we do one more? Thingy. What will we watch? You pick. We could watch more Portal. Arica Harbor Rush, Bulge, Caspian Border, El Alamein, Menu, Valparaiso Rush. We kind of watched most of the Portal stuff, to be honest. Most of the other stuff is VIP Fiesta, which we could watch. Let's watch the first VIP Fiesta. So this is the mode Courage made. It was actually a decent mode. Not gonna lie, it was pretty fun. Yeah, let's go with that one. But yeah, I hope you lads enjoyed the stream. Thank you for watching, and thank you for the shout out, Battlefield. Oh wait, is this Rush? Defending on Rush. Oh, this is the first round. Oh, this is the wrong round. I'm sorry, chat. This is... Yeah, let's put this one on. No. So this is VIP Fiesta. So essentially, each team is assigned a VIP that you have to protect. It's a very simple mode, but it was actually pretty fun. Easter eggs are going to be hard with these massive maps. Yeah. Dude, the XM8 was so good. All 3 versions of the XM8.
I have to reload.
Thank you, number 1 Zed. Glad you enjoyed. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't do knives versus defibs. That would have been cool. What happens when the VIP leaves the game? I'm not sure. I assume it just picks the next VIP. Because it's fine. Like the VIP isn't just one person every time. It's like you can see the enemy VIP is this person. So my objective is to kill that person. And then another VIP is instantly selected. And each team has 1 VIP on the go at all times. And the first team to kill the enemy VIP 15 times wins. What I found really interesting is you can take the suppressor off some of the SMGs in Portal, which you couldn't do in Bad Company 2. Yeah, the enemy VIP is highlighted in red at all times. But again, just to reiterate, this is not an actual game mode. This was just something Courage made using the Portal editor. If you don't like the fact that the enemy is highlighted in red, then you can turn that off if you want.
Leave me be.
Yeah, the silencer doesn't sound the same. It's kind of high-pitched. Here we go. Using the fully fleshed out assault rifle version. Oh, the weapons are random, by the way, in this game mode. These headphones sound good, but they're so heavy. They're really uncomfortable because they're so plastic. I need to get, like, SteelSeries headphones or something. They're so expensive. They are very comfy. Or earphones. These ones are really heavy.
Ammo over here.
Destruction's really good toxic. Like, you can level this entire map, just like you could in Bad Company 2. It doesn't have the same destruction noise as it did in the old game, which was so iconic.
Enemy. That's skill.
One other thing is that I was using the audio preset of headphones so I could hear footsteps really clearly. Westy, I think, was using war tapes, and he said it sounded really good. It sounded, like, better, I think? I'm not sure. You'd have to ask Westy, but war tapes generally kind of muffles your audio, but it makes you feel like you're in a war. So if you want, like, a really immersive thing, then slap on war tapes.
We have man down!
I love the M24. This was actually pretty good. Yeah, 1-hit kill. I get taken out. Ah, would have been nice if I got that kill. Oh no, I do get this guy. Sorry, I'm spoiling it for you. I do get this kill. It's just really nice playing Bad Company 2 content, but having the little bit of flexibility of the modern games, like vaulting and stuff. But like right now, there's no sliding, there's no strafe sprinting, so you can only run straight, just like you could in Bad Company 2. I think there's health regen. I'm not sure if there was or not. There are no South African servers, I don't think. Again, don't quote me on that, but I don't think there are. My neck is so sore. There are Asian servers, yeah. I did use DLSS. I had it on balanced. but I'm gonna give it a go with this is me taking a screenshot. Thumbnail. I didn't actually end up using that in the thumbnail. I did show Hazard Zone footage. Yes, I can briefly show it a little bit more. Or I mean, I'll leave the stream. I might leave the stream public if you want to rewind and watch it. It might be easier. Is the different takedowns, but like, look, you have like Frostbitarian. So they're different knives and they're different takedowns. The knives are linked with the takedown.
Reviving. Hold still.
It's so weird squad reviving in BC2. I've listened that African servers will only be at South Africa. Oh, okay. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't actually look into that when that information came out.
I am reloading.
GTX 660, probably not. No. You might be able to run low. It's a very CPU intense game. Thank you, Nutfeller. Enjoy the game, man.
Let's go.
Wait, it was fun, but I gotta wake up in 3 hours. I like the spawn screen too. I like it. It's simple. Though, I will say, I would love a spawn screen. Not the Battlefield 5 spawn screen. I hated that. But like the little squad camera that was in Battlefield 4 down the bottom left. If it just showed you what was happening to your squad mates before you spawn on them, that would be amazing. Because especially on some of the bigger maps in 2042, you're about to spawn on a squad mate, but you don't really know what you're getting yourself into. Unless you're on comms with them, obviously. Discarded is really cool. That's my favorite map. Did you just inject the air on that revive? I think so. It was a sabotage. I was injecting them with just air. They're a ticking time bomb. Again, you couldn't put... Well, I don't think you could put attachments on these guns in this server. For some reason, Courage didn't want attachments on guns. One of the loadouts for the 1942 soldiers was bazooka only. I think it's the anti-tank class. But yeah, I kept getting killed by bazooka rockets. I was like, why are they just using bazookas? And then when I flipped team... Oh, I didn't record it. The original end of round music is in the game too. Damn, I didn't record that though. Destruction on the portal maps is really good. Love it. There was no server browser in All Out Warfare, no. Only a server browser on Portal. Now, the server browser on Portal is really robust. It's like really good, but there's no server browser on All Out Warfare. Ooh, okay, we'll just watch this one because I get a couple of nice shots in this. Sag, indeed. Now the roles have reversed. I am playing as a 1942 German, I think. This round's nearly over anyway. But this is the bazooka only class I was just talking about. I wish you could edit breakthrough on Portal as well. No idea why that isn't an option. I assume it's because they want us to play All Out Warfare. But someone asked earlier on if you can just pick up other weapons. Exactly. I don't want to use the bazooka, so... I'm just seeing the word resourceful pop up on screen on my HUD down the bottom. I don't know if I'm picking up ammo or something. I don't, because like I mentioned earlier on in the stream, The 1942 soldiers and the Battlefield 3, Bad Company 2, both factions, all the old characters, they're all referred to as technically being specialists. It's like the 1942 anti-tank German specialist. So they all have specialist abilities in some shape or form. Yeah, it's an STG-44. And all the guns, they're not just from Battlefield 5. Like, they're completely redone. They might be like the model from Battlefield 5, but all the reload and gun animations are all new. They're very cool. Like, the M1911 isn't even the same M1911 from Battlefield 5. Again, it might be the same model, but feels and sounds completely different. Like, this STG is way better than the STG in Battlefield 5. I much prefer it. From 1 to 10, what would you give it? As an entire package, initial impressions, I'd give it like an 8, maybe a 9. I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. But again, I don't really listen to that. No, don't really take me seriously. Because it'll be different during the live game. There's no combat role, no. I think Neil Sterlinga said they might bring that back. Sounds like Steve Fisher from Battlefield 5? No way. There were a couple of voice lines that did seem familiar. Yep, it did Hazard Zone. Social Brian. Oh man. We've gone through like all of my footage. Well, I have a bit more, but I think I'll finish up the stream in a minute. See, the M1 Garand, it's so different to the Battlefield 5 version. It's satisfying. I don't think the old guns have very much punch. Maybe the STG does, but the Bad Company 2 weapons, the AKS-74U did. Okay, most of the guns, I didn't feel like they had a lot of oomph. That makes sense. Not a lot of them felt like they had a load of recoil, which is fine. But no, they were satisfying to use. That ping is so satisfying. See what I mean? This M1911 it's different. Like, he holds it with 2 hands for starter, rather than just the one. The frag grenades are different, and there's a different frag grenade icon for each faction. Yeah, that's just going the extra mile. SGG felt really arcadey. I liked it more than the BF5 version, but you see, that's the impression I got from the whole thing. It felt like all the guns, say all the 1942 guns, they didn't feel like they were not necessarily balanced, but they were made so they can be adjusted. Like, you can change the weapon damage with the Portal editor if you want. But yeah, arcadey would be a really good way to describe it. I'd say all of it was arcadey. Like, the sniping, it didn't feel like super... I don't know, like the scope is so still. Like, there's virtually no scope sway. It didn't feel very hard, I guess. Didn't feel very immersive or whatever. Oh, God damn it, Lossy. Didn't record again. I want you lads to hear the clip. Okay. One more. What do we want to watch? Okay. One more video. You know what? I'll do 2 more. I'll do 1 more video, like just going through it with you lads, and then I want to end on that No Hood Battlefield 3 music clip again, because that was so good, and I think you lads enjoyed that. So let's go through 1 more clip. What would we like to see? Portal supports 128 players. It does indeed. i5 4570 3.3 gigahertz. I'd imagine that'd be okay. First thoughts on Hazard Zone. I would give it a 5, I think. 5. I think 5 is being fair. It depends on the map. I'd give that Kaleidoscope Hazard Zone like a 7. But everything else maybe like a 5. Because it's good, but it just could be so much more. with just a few tweaks, I think it could be really good. And there's no F2000, I don't think. I didn't see the F2000. But yeah, give Hazard Zone like a 5. I think a 5 is generous. Like, you could go lower, and I definitely think the general consensus from speaking to people was lower than 5. But yeah, I think 5 is pretty generous. It's fun. I had fun. I definitely had more fun than I was expecting. Like I said, I messaged one of the EA guys and just said, I was like, pleasantly surprised with Hazard Zone. I wasn't going in. I was going into 2042 going, I'm not really going to play it. It's just an extra mode. And I played it, and I was like, okay, this is probably going to be a mode I'm going to hop onto like maybe once or twice a week just to change up the pace. But with a few changes, it could be something special. It could be really cool. Did they say anything about Boynes? I don't think so. Yeah, it definitely seems like you need a full squad. Okay, will we do Hazard Zone? I don't know if I have any more Hazard Zone to show. Anything we haven't gone through yet. I've got a 16-minute round here, and I can't remember what it is. Discarded. Did I show this one? Oh yeah, this is the... Yeah, I showed that one. What about this 9-minute round? Double Chin Gaming. Love that name. Thank you for subscribing. This is a pretty crap round of Hazard Zone, but I'll show it. It's got like a couple of moments in it, but overall, it was a bit meh because it's on the Hourglass map, which is a cool map, but it's like it's so open. Let's do this. Frankie, love him, dude. I'm stuck at the charger. I didn't fly any jets, Mike. Discarded is my favorite map so far. But that could change, you know? That could definitely change, especially with Portal. Fish, thank you for the super chat, dude. I appreciate that very much. The colors are awesome. Yeah, it's a super vibrant map. Oh, it was a super sticker, not super chat. Thank you, Fish. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Oh, really?
Has to be only a few data drives left unsecured. Better hurry.
Yeah, I'm not sold on this Comoros. See, this is what Hourglass was a lot of, just sort of running around. Here, I'll move my head.
Get moving. Head to the marker.
This is the first round I kind of start to talk to squad mates and stuff.
Move to the fire locker.
Did it seem like the jets are better than they were in the beta? I'm not sure. I haven't watched Silk play. I haven't watched his videos. I don't know if he's done a video. I haven't really looked at YouTube at all, but I assume Silk was on a
Marker
jet.
set. Move your feet. Count the enable data drives on the ground. Proceed with caution. Regroup on my
I don't think we get any data drives this round. This was an awful round. Oh god, I'm still covering the thing. We were like, we need to get to the top of this rooftop. How do we do this? Just bump it up, dude. It's not 1440p or anything, but it's pretty high bitrate 1080p. Should be pretty good. Did it feel like a Battlefield experience for you guys? It felt new to me. It definitely felt like Battlefield. But it's not like your typical Battlefield. It's gonna be ridiculous fun though. Like, I can't wait. Like I said before, I'm gonna try and do more gameplay stuff. I want to stream more with this game. Because I've just fallen in love with stream chat, to be honest. I was just running the high preset. Bumdle. What a name. Just shut the door in his face. No, you cannot come with us. The reason we're running around like headless chickens here, the lifts are fixed, Vish, yes, is because I think only one of us brought the Intel scanner gadget, which is that eyepiece that you look through. See, this is what I'm typing in chat now. I didn't equip this gadget. And I think the person that does have the gadget doesn't know how to use it. So we're like, I don't know where it is. I have no idea. Who's got a scanner?
Extraction aircraft headed for the zone. Still be a while.
Yeah, it taught me a valuable lesson. Always equip the scanner. Even though the ammo crate I have equipped is really useful. I had a feeling this was a one of the UK squads. I don't know why. Just they were very good. And I was like, oh, that could be like, you know, that could be Studdy, or that could be, you know, that could be Jack and Tag playing, or then I was like, maybe it's Westy and Broken. I don't know. I'm not sure. I do like the new parachuting. I mean, it's pretty much, it's exactly the same as Warzone. You can cut your parachute and all that, but I'm so glad it's in Battlefield now. Do the vehicles have any weight now when you drive them? I felt like they were made of paper in the beta. They're kind of the same as the beta. I wouldn't say that's very much different. You see the weapon skin I have equipped now? Like, that's what I'm talking about. They're quite tame weapon skins. They're like the adaptive camo from BF4. I was like, oh no! Oh man, the AC-42, so good. I definitely think that was the best gun in the game. I was so happy when I could afford it in Hazard Zone after like the second round, or for the second round. I was like, hell yeah, I'm winning. There's 22 guns. There we go. I just randomly found some intel. I was like, hey, this'll do. Now we can win. Now we can actually make money and get the hell out of here. I'm one of those guys. I play the Battlefield theme with the horn. I'm ashamed of it. I'm sorry. Did they fix the FOV slider? I think it's still... I think it's horizontal FOV. Oh, it's okay, dude. It's not the highest quality stream by any means. It's not like 4K or whatever, but... It's not as bad as it was. 720p, like 3,000 kilobytes or whatever. I have no idea what happened there. I have no idea what happened there. Hey, there's a heart on my eyes. Yeah, I know. Chase, I know. I was just like, what? The tuk-tuk just explodes. I have no idea, Troy. I was like, god damn it. Thankfully, it's fine. My squad mate redeploys me. I think I die like straight away though. But yeah, this is what I mean. We didn't come across pretty much anybody this entire round, and then I do something kind of stupid. You don't think you're feeling Hazard Zone? That's what I'm saying. Like, this map wasn't great for Hazard Zone. Kaleidoscope was awesome. Why walk when you can explode? Exactly. I was wondering why the tuk-tuk went boom boom.
Use this!
Yeah, I need to go and watch everybody else's perspectives on like different rounds to find out who's doing all of this. Shooting duck. Thank you for the lovely comment, dude. It's a pleasure. It's an absolute pleasure. It's the dream. No, this is stupid. Lossy, you're an idiot. I don't know why I challenged them. There's a jeep with a machine gun on top. I got one kill. But yeah.
Outstage! Count me!
Yeah, the staff players, dude. Just kept getting derping around. In my opinion, the environment has very little detail. It all looks very clinical. I agree. It's definitely less detail on the maps, but I assume that's just because of the scale of them. Yeah. Awful round. Double chin. No worries, man. No worries. Thank you. Okay. Let's finish with that Battlefield 3 clip again. It's only a short one. Those of you who stuck around since earlier on will know the one I'm talking about, but this is a cool clip. This is just the in-game music. It's a 2-minute clip. Okay, let's bump up the volume a little bit. And thank you lads so much for watching. I really, really hope you enjoyed. When the game launches, I will be streaming it as much as possible. Not tomorrow, strangely, but I will have videos for tomorrow. Okay, let's do this. So cool. Turn that hood off. This is just the end of round music. Like, it's so good. Wahoo. Listen, when I respawn, it kicks in. See? Every time we get... It's so cool! Every time. If I just kept respawning, it kept going... So good. So good, man. So good. I absolutely love that. It's so cool. Oh, man. Oh, man. But yes, I'm going to finish up there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. That was really good fun. I hope you enjoyed the little bit of gameplay I was able to share. I've got 2 videos up on the channel. Very simple videos. Just, I didn't want to, like I said, it's like a slaughterhouse on YouTube right now. Everyone's uploading everything. So, yeah. Go watch them if you haven't. They're memes. Was the game everything we hoped it would be? I don't know if it's everything everyone's going to hope it'll be. It was everything I hoped it would be. Portal was just, oh man, Portal was crazy. But yeah, I'm very, very, very happy with it. I'd give it like a solid 8 or 9 out of 10. Hazard Zone is definitely pulling it back a bit. But just don't play it. If it's not your thing, just don't play it. Everything else was phenomenal. It's so good to have a new battle. That's the thing, though. That's the other thing. It's like, it mightn't be your cup of tea, but it's a new Battlefield game. It's something to sink hours into. But yeah, thank you for hanging out, all of you. Really appreciate it. Keep an eye on the channel. Check out everyone else's videos. I'm sure everybody uploaded stuff today. Broken in chat, thank you for hanging out, buddy. Absolutely go. I'm gonna go watch it now. I'm gonna go watch our video now. Stream ending. How long has this been? 3 hours. We sat here and talked about Battlefield for 3 hours without even playing a thing. Social Prime, thank you for hopping in. All of you, really appreciate it. Thank you for the super chats, all the new subscribers. Really appreciate that. And yeah, soon. When is the game live? Game's live soon, I think, isn't it? A few hours, early tomorrow. Not sure. But when the game is live, I'll be covering it in videos and streams, and then streaming it plenty over the next year. But yeah, take it easy, lads. Thank you so much. Enjoy Battlefield whenever it releases, wherever you are in the world. I really, really hope you enjoy it, and it's everything you want it to be. Join the lads Discord server, by the way, and we can squad up and play together and stuff. That'd be awesome. And then tag me on Twitter, send me messages and comments on YouTube. I want to know everything you're thinking. And of course, if you have feedback and stuff, I'll do my best to pass it along up the chain or whatever. But we'll see. But take it easy. Enjoy the game when it releases. And I will see you lads later. Goodbye.